Welcome to this week's podcast. Well, this week I'm going to be concentrating on some vocab and expressions on the topic of children and parenting. So let's dive in. Section 1. I'm starting with some popular idioms and sayings that you'll hear when talking to parents about their children or perhaps grandchildren. I'll include an explanation with each, as some meanings are a little obscure. So here goes. Number 1. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. This means children often share qualities or traits with their parents. Number 2. Wait until your father gets home. Wait until your father gets home. Or you can easily substitute father with mother or another parental type figure. So when kids misbehave, this phrase threatens that the other parent or carer will discipline them when they get home. Number 3. Chip off the old block. A chip off the old block. So a child who is similar in abilities, traits or interests to their parents. Number 4. Like father like son, like father like son, or like mother like daughter, which means children tend to take after their parents. Number 5. Raised by wolves. Raised by wolves. This is used to describe ill-behaved children, joking that they must have been raised without proper parenting. Number 6. A helicopter parent. A helicopter parent. This is an extremely strict or overprotective style of parenting. Number 7. Empty nest. Empty nest. This is the period after children grow up and leave home, leaving parents or carers feeling sad or lonely. Number 8. It takes a village to raise a child. It takes a village to raise a child. So parenting takes work from family, friends, neighbours, etc., not just the parents alone. Number 9. Babies don't keep. Babies don't keep. So this is expressing that children grow up really fast, so enjoy them as babies while you can. Number 10. Born with a silver spoon in their mouth. Born with a silver spoon in their mouth. This refers to someone who is born into a wealthy or privileged family, often implying they haven't had to work hard for their success. Number 11. To be as quiet as a mouse. To be as quiet as a mouse. This describes someone who is very quiet or timid, and it's often used to describe very well-behaved children. Number 12. To be a handful. To be a handful. This describes someone, often a child, who is difficult to manage or control due to their energetic or mischievous behaviour. Number 13. Children should be seen and not heard. Children should be seen and not heard. This proverb suggests that children should be quiet and obedient in the presence of adults. It was very popular in the Victorian times. Number 14. Spare the rod, spoil the child. Now this isn't one that I'm particularly familiar with, but it generally means if you don't discipline children, they'll become spoiled. So have you come across any of these sayings? Can you suggest any more? I have a module of phrases and sayings in Course 2 of the British Accent Bundle, which covers more general expressions and idioms. So if you're interested in learning more, you can join it at learningbritishaccent.com/bundle. Section 2. Childcare vocab and phrases. British accent pronunciation practice. Although my children are well beyond the preschool years, I still remember how difficult and stressful it was trying to find suitable childcare options for them. There's so much information to process and questions to remember to ask, it can be quite overwhelming. So I've gathered up some key vocab and terms that could be useful if you're about to undertake this mission. I've included some sentences so you can see how the jargon works in context. So let's dive in. Number 1. Nursery worker to child ratio. What is the nursery worker to child ratio at the nursery? Tummy time. Do you give the babies tummy time each day? Developmental milestones. Will you track and note her developmental milestones, like saying words, sitting up and such like? Number 4. Curriculum. Does this daycare have a play-based curriculum with activities for my child's age, like drawing and dress-up activities? Number 5. Blankets and dummies. Is it okay to leave my son's favourite blanket and dummy with you, just in case he feels overwhelmed when I leave? Nutrition plan. Do you follow a particular nutrition plan at the nursery? We'd like to avoid as much sugar as possible. Hygiene standards. The centre explained the rigorous hygiene standards for hand washing, cleaning toys and more to prevent the spread of germs. Outdoor play area. I really like the preschool's outdoor play area, with plenty of room for my son to run and play ball. Napping arrangements. Can you show me where the children take their naps? Are they all encouraged to take a nap during the day? Cots. Will each cot be sanitised each day to prevent spread of illness between napping children? Late pick-up fees. Do I have to pay an extra fee if I pick up my daughter more than 15 minutes late from the daycare? Emergency and security protocols. Could you tell me more about the preschool's security protocols? Do you have emergency response drills, secured entries and pick-up policies? Immunisation records. Does each child have to be fully immunised before they're accepted into the preschool? Should I bring their immunisation records in? Daily sheet or daily report card. Do you provide a daily sheet highlighting my son's activities, his mood, meals and naps? Special needs. Are you able to accommodate children with special needs? Field trips. The preschoolers sometimes go on fun field trips to parks, museums and more to complement the curriculum. Open door policy. Does this daycare have an open door policy so I can visit my baby any time unannounced? Registration fees. There was a non-refundable £100 registration fee just to enrol my son in the creche. Payment policies. The nursery's payment policy requires a direct debit for fees each Monday to avoid late charges. Late payment fees. I'll have to pay a £25 late fee if my child's payment doesn't arrive in time. Discounts for siblings. The preschool provides a 10% discount if we enrol more than one child from the same family. Childcare voucher. Does the daycare centre take part in the government childcare voucher system? Refund policies. According to the registration paperwork, there are no refunds for absences, holidays, emergency closures or withdrawal from the creche. So that was just a small selection of vocab that you may need to navigate the childcare system. Let me know if you'd like more help with the pronunciation of additional childcare vocab. Can I just take a moment to break in here? You can get access to quizzes and members-only posts when you become a member of the British Accent Bundle at learningbritishaccent.com. And of course, you also get access to both the British Accent training courses. That's the RP British Accent Pronunciation course and the Ultimate RP British Accent Learning Resource. You can get all of this for under £7 per month. So if you select the yearly membership option at only £79, you can get immediate access to all these resources. So for less than £7 per month, you can make so much improvement to your speaking voice and gain so much confidence in your fluency and conversation skills. So why not gift yourself this opportunity? Section 3. Confidently talking about children's parties in your British accent. Children's birthday parties can be an absolute nightmare to organise and host. What should be a fun, happy occasion for the kids is a stressful, chaotic and expensive time for the adult hosts. I've put together a list of key vocab you'll need to know, so when you're navigating conversations with other parents about attending their children's party or organising your own kids' celebrations, you'll feel confident in your conversational skills and party planning vocabulary. Invitations. These are the cards sent asking friends and family to attend the party. I ordered cute custom invitations online. My son handed out the invitations at line-up. Did you get one? RSVP. This is asking invitees to please respond to confirm their attendance. Can you RSVP by next Friday so I know how much food to order? Theme. A common style or decorative element that coordinates aspects of the party. So phrases like, my daughter wants a unicorn theme for her party. Should we do pirate, space or dinosaur themed decorations? Party food. This is food and refreshments that will be served. We'll have the usual pizza, sandwiches, crisps and fruit on the menu. Activities, entertainment. These are games, performers or attractions to amuse your little guests. I hired a magician to do a show with balloon animals. We planned an outdoor treasure hunt and sack races. Party bags. These are small gifts or treats for the guests as they depart. The party bags will have sweets and stickers for each child. Birthday cake, birthday presents, candles. These are essential elements of a birthday celebration. Blow out the candles after they've sung Happy Birthday. Face painter. This is an entertainer who paints designs on children's faces. We've hired a face painter to create mini masterpieces at the party. Pass the parcel. This is a children's game with layers of wrapping paper. We'll play pass the parcel so the kids stay busy. Piñata. This is a papier-mâché object filled with sweets to whack open. I'm thinking of getting a piñata shaped like a unicorn head to go with the theme. Squash. Now this is a fruit drink for children. We'll have both orange and blackcurrant squash to drink. Jelly and ice cream. This is a gelatin dessert and a frozen dessert, which is a particular kid's favourite. What's a party without jelly and ice cream? Pick-up time. This is the time the party ends. If you can be back for the 4:30 pick-up time, that would be great. Bouncy castle. This is a big blow-up castle that children can bounce and play on. There'll be a bouncy castle in the shape of a pirate ship at the party. Fancy dress. This is dress-up clothes, which follows a theme such as TV and film characters like Harry Potter or Disney princesses, and they may be requested as part of a particular birthday party theme. John will be dressing up as a pirate for the party, so feel free to come in any fancy dress. Now here's an example dialogue between parents where one parent is inviting the other's child to their son's birthday party. Hi Jenny, how are you? I'm well, Mary, just trying to keep up with this little rascal. How about you? Oh, I know the feeling. We're doing great. Actually, I wanted to invite Sophie to Ronnie's birthday party next Saturday. Oh, how lovely. I'm sure Sophie would enjoy that. It's going to be at the indoor play centre from 3 to 5 in the afternoon. Just some pizza, cake and games with the kids. Very casual. There's no need to bring gifts. That sounds perfect for her. Is there a theme or anything she should bring for the party? Well, Ronnie does love dinosaurs right now, so there will be some dino decor, but all the kids can just come in play clothes just to jump around. I'll text you the address. Fabulous. I really appreciate the invitation and I'll let Sophie know. She's been asking to have a play date with Ronnie, so we'll see you Saturday. Excellent, can't wait. Thanks, Jenny. See you then. Bye, Mary. Say happy birthday to Ronnie from Sophie. Take care. I hope this is a useful selection of vocab for all of you with younger children, and perhaps those of you who may work in childcare or teaching professions. Section 4. How to say party games in RP British English. Now, I know these days the more popular options for birthday parties are your soft plays, trampoline parks, or the scooter and skate sessions at the local sports centre. But if you're planning a more traditional get-together for your youngster, you need to be up to speed with the original and classic party games that go back decades. So here are the names and the descriptions of some traditional party games often played at children's birthday parties here in the UK. Musical statues. Musical statues. This is when children dance around to music and have to freeze when it stops. Pin the tail on the donkey. This is when blindfolded players try to pin a tail onto a paper donkey. Sleeping lions. This is when players lie down motionless, pretending to be asleep. This is perfect when you need a bit of peace and quiet. Pass the parcel. Players pass around a layered wrap parcel, taking turns unwrapping a layer when the music player is paused. What's the time, Mr. Wolf? Children ask a wolf the time, who eventually chases them. Duck, duck, goose. Players sit in a circle while one taps their head saying duck until one is the goose who has to chase the tapper. Simon Says. So players follow the instructions when prefaced with Simon Says. So something like, Simon says, put your hands on your head. Musical chairs. Players walk around chairs, then scramble to sit when the music stops, with one less chair each round. Blind man's buff. A blindfolded player has to tag other players by following their voices. And there's Twister, which is a big mat of coloured dots. Players put their hands and feet on the coloured dots and tangling themselves all in knots. Can you think of any others that I should add to the list? And if you're off to a party this weekend, I hope you have a fabulous time. Thank you very much for listening this week. I hope you can join me next week. Have a great weekend. Bye for now.